Okay, today's date is, as you can see by me showing you this video picture on my cell phone, it's August 22nd, 2013. The time is 8:55 a.m. and I am in San Diego County, San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I am a target, victim, and activist concerned in the criminal expeditions of what is known as organized stalking, which can also be termed as gang stalking. As a result of me being a target of this crime, I experience at least overt harassment along all of my routes. And this is done in order to let me overtly know that I'm being stalked by having individuals in the community get around me and repeat certain physical gestures and words, phrases, and even sounds, including pointing. Yes, that's one of the physical gestures they're using, and that's done to it's called sensitization methods and the direct conversation tactic, and that's basically where they will sensitize the target to words, phrases, physical gestures, and even specific types of sounds, and then just have duped community members in the community get around the target to constantly repeat them. In my possession right now, I have literally over 700 audio files of gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalk, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, gang stalking, weird, crazy, gang stalk, gang stalker, oh my god, weird, crazy, gang stalk, being constantly said around me in that way everywhere I go. Even places that I've only visited for one time, and at places that I have visited for the first time. That's right. Now, we're also going to see if they make my computer that I bought at Staples on May 29, 2013, we're going to see if they make it inoperable. Now, this method is a method of gang stalking. All you got to do is go to Google and type in how they will literally sabotage the electronic equipment of a target. Anything from digital tape recorders to video cameras to computers, laptops or stationary computers, cell phones, you name it. Now, there is information, extensive information, including YouTube videos of targeted individuals exposing the factual realities of how their electronics are being sabotaged, made inoperable. And I'm using my computer and the Wi-Fi services of the places I go to, which are normally UCSD Price Center, the Law Library. I usually don't use my computer at the law library because I just end up using theirs, and I've only used it once at the North University San Diego Public Library, but they're going to make it inoperable. And the reason why I know this is because Monday I went to UCSD, and before I left this area, I made some audio statements in a digital running tape recorder that's even running and recording right now. I made some statements in my digital tape recorder as I was doing some things about how they will eventually freeze up my computer and make it inoperable. I then left this area, went there and did about 3, 4, maybe 5 hours worth of work on my computer, and then when I went to go shut it down to leave for the day, they froze it up. That's right. I unplugged it. The power button wouldn't shut it down. The mouse eventually became inoperable. To where it could not move, like the arrow, when you move your mouse for your computer, the arrow shows whether you're attempting to move, to use the mouse. That became inoperable, and they shut it down and froze it for about 7 minutes. I made a video file concerning it and made statements in a running digital tape recorder as it was occurring. And on the same exact day. Now, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. They will destroy a learning disabled woman's computer. $400 it cost me, just to keep me from having computer accessibility, because I'm using the computer to expose them, by uploading audio files that show proof of me being gang stalked. That's right. I'll take the digital tape recorder out, the audio files that got the evidence on it, I'll upload it to video and then upload the videos to YouTube. I also upload prediction videos about what might occur before it happens. That way, if it happens after the fact, it'll be obvious to anybody that's got common sense or the ability to engage in critical thinking. It'll be able to demonstrate to them this crime is happening. They want to be able to take the exposure of where it's happening at towards me and how it's happening by shutting down the avenue that I'm using to expose what's happening, my computer. That's why they're attempting to ban me from public libraries and universities where I was using the computers at before I bought this laptop. That's right, they're called staged events in gang stalking, organized stalking expeditions, street theaters. Now, you can Google these descriptions and see that I'm telling you the truth, and I'm predicting it right now. And when I make video predictions, I show you a picture of my cell phone which shows the date and the time. And when something happens outwardly, or something happens like the shutting down and freezing of my computer, I take a video picture of it. They figure, who cares if you know? This is literally their posture. These people literally do not care that you know that I'm being gang-stalked, because they just figured, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to help her? That's literally their mentality. Their mentality is, because it's organized crime in the system, in part that's managing and protecting these crimes. So their mentality is, look, we know the average person can't afford a lawyer, and even if you can, we'll spend you to death in court. We'll pipeline your case before a syndicated judge. That's right. That's right. So they just got the attitude that they got all their bases covered. The places they're using, they're going to protect. So they just figure, engage in their crimes covertly from a distance, hacking into a person's computer using Wi-Fi and RF filtering, sabotage it to the point to where it's inoperable. And then that in turn will steer me physically to places that I got to depend on to go to use their computers. And then magically incidences happen there and I'm banned. Yeah. Why they try to make it appear it's my fault. That's right. I'll eventually be banned from UCSD campus. You can count on it. And the law library. And any San Diego public library. Because organized crime in the system is using the system to perpetrate these crimes and protect them. They don't care at all about their victims. At all. And I make these videos to inform, not only to expose the truth, but to predict that it will occur before it happens. So I can demonstrate to the public what's happening to me and my fellow targets. I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever. I'm not crazy in any way, shape, or form, and I am not a threat to myself or others. I am the target of this crime and an activist concerning it. And I make these prediction videos so when the things that happen in these prediction videos happen after I predict them, it'll show to anybody that's got the ability to sit back and take a look at what I'm stating. And when they see that what I state comes true, they'll be able to see that this stuff's being covertly managed, overtly, and some of the harassment is overtly executed. So then you can sit back and comfortably say to yourself, why won't the San Diego police allow me to make a police report after I've been denied physically on at least 12 to 19 separate physical interactions that I've had with different San Diego police officers have told me no, flat out to my face, they will not file a police report that I'm a victim of this crime, and why won't the San Diego District Attorney's Office investigate it? All you got to do is ask yourself this question. If I have undisputable proof that I'm a victim of this crime, and they will not investigate the fact that I am, why? Human trafficking is directly connected to these expeditions, as well as racketeering, insurance fraud. You would not believe what I know. And they know I know it. Cyber surveillance is a direct method of gang stalking. That's right, Google it. Alright, I gotta go. I'm in San Diego, California. The only thing I ask fellow San Diegoans, fellow Californians, and fellow La Jolians, I don't want anybody to step out of their way to help me at all concerning anything, because they will target you and your family. Literally. What I ask of you, what I hope that you will do concerning me, is just say a prayer for me. Alright, thank you for listening, and have a nice day.